Okay, hey YouTube. So, today I'm gonna show you a little thing that I made on Minecraft. It's just kind of a little project that I did for myself. As you can see from the title, it's like a thing that I did with command blocks using like teleportation, technically making, I guess you could say, the illusion of going back in time and future and whatnot. So, and if you don't know what a command block is, this is the command block. And the ID for it is 137 right there. ID 137. You couldn't see that if you're blind. My bad. Not funny. Anyways, at P, so right here it's showing you like at P is like the nearest player. At R is the random. Is like a random player that would be online if you just wanted someone random. I don't know, like you could use that for something. I can't really think of an example. And at A to target all players, that'd be something like maybe a game mode like Team Deathmatch, like a countdown, and say like after the countdown's over, you want that to bring everyone there. So anyways, let's just get to the actual thing. So right here, 2012. Oh, and Merry or Happy Christmas Eve. It doesn't really sound right either way how to say that, so I guess just Christmas Eve, Happy Christmas Eve. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, no more stalling with that. Anyways, so right here, you got the neighbor that's never home. Thankfully, you never know if he's gonna be one of those mean neighbors or a nice neighbor. Got a small little house, electricity, glass panes, and you have my house. Doesn't have any windows, but has a cool little bed set right here. It has cactus plants in a pot, and it's got the pitchfork, not joking, pickaxe, and the sword with a double bed, king size bed, I guess. And you got all these, and because of Christmas Eve and Christmas, the chests are presents. And if you want me to show you right now, if you didn't already know this, if you probably do already, but just real quick, 2 of them makes a big old green present. Pretty neat, in my opinion. You probably don't care about my opinion though. Anyways, so now right here we have Madison Park. It's got a little chicken, technically like a duck. And you have a little pond with some lily pads and a fence around the park, obviously. And, well, not obviously, but so the chicken doesn't get out. And you got a tree right here, and you got some sugar cane there. And, that's pretty simple. 2012, not really a town or anything, just a small little village, I guess you could say. And so right here is the hub, and I just want to give a little shout out to Doggy080. The link will be in the description to the video that inspired me for this and his channel. He kind of did the same thing. He called his the hub, so I have to give him credit on that one because he named his the exact same thing. And I also want to give him credit for inspiring me for this technically because he did the same thing where like he went here, but it only had one past, one future, but I have 2 futures, 2 past, to go to different time sets. And I just wanted to shout out to him. It was really cool actually. It's like concept video. So that's what kind of inspired me to do this. So now I'm going to show you the different, not worlds, times. So you could go to the past 1910, the past 1846, a long time ago, in case you didn't know, Captain Obvious. The future, 2052, and the future, 2115. And I also made them all different colors to make it pretty. Anyways, so the past, 1910. So, oh, look at that. It's still the same town, but this time, as you can see, there's no electricity and there's no cool roof. But that was only the redstone. Shh, don't tell anyone. And then you, instead of glass panes, you have just regular glass. I don't know, I kind of make the excuse, maybe they didn't know how to make it back then, I don't know. Gotta think of something. And, still basically the same thing in that house, and in my house, it's still under construction, it's not even really made yet. Barely started the construction, got the floor done, some of the walls and all that, torches. And right here, it's not Madison Park anymore, it's, I guess, technically Madison Farm, I guess, but no, it's not really a farm. Well, no, it's a farm, but you get the point here. Haha, not funny. Anyways, so they're growing, what do they have? They have pumpkin, watermelon, wheat, carrots, and potatoes. So, pretty much it's pretty much the same thing. Just this house, it's got torches and just regular glass blocks like people used to always use. And yeah, all that. And so you could even see how it was way back then in 1846. And right here you have the tent, and you know the neighbor that's never. It's just a little campfire, kind of maybe a farm you would have seen. You know, technically you could say these are like quote older versions of Minecraft, because you know back then they didn't really have carrots and all that. But then again, that comment would be denied by whatever. I'm not going into it. I'm just here to show you what I made. So, and all that crazy stuff. But I did make it to where it's more of a little town now. You know, my house, there's now 2 of them. They are identical though. I didn't bother to go in there and change everything. These houses are also all identical. Still electricity though. And, you know, 3 of them now. So there's 3 neighbors that are never home. And you got Madison Tower right here. Instead of Madison Park, you got Madison Tower. And if you're wondering why it's only got 4 levels, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so yeah, just a hint for if you want to make something really tall, don't use the tunnel's dream. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't really fill them in either. Didn't really need to. Just a little quick project, and got all the flowers on alongside. You notice that, and, you know, regular tower, skyscraper, whatever. But if we go back to the hub and we go to 2115, ooh, let's see what's added this time. Maybe there's more houses, maybe 2 skyscrapers, I don't know, maybe, oh, wrong. No, this is the dark future. But not too distant future, you know, not that bad, just more stuff, nothing bad about it. But the far distant future, it's not very bright and pretty. Now this house, obviously there's no more electricity, a lot of them are broken anyways. Pretty much nothing here anymore, and there's holes in it. That one's a pretty deep hole. And you got fire all around here. Yeah, everything's pretty much in ruins and on fire. But something that'll never really be solved. And maybe, if you wanted to, in the comments, put down what you think happened, because there's really no explanation for how this happened. I mean, so maybe a meteor hit and like, explosion, the blast radius hit this and caught everything on fire, destroyed it, and right here, kind of like graffiti, no food, no water, no shelter, no hope. Or maybe there was a nuke way off in the distance, and instead of being so close, it would have destroyed everything. Just the wind blast went and caught everything on fire, and you got holes in it and whatnot. And right here, another kind of, I guess you could say, graffiti thing. Hope is lost, hope is lost, hope is lost. A bunch of times. Oh, my bad. And then right here, yet again, there's nothing left in this house. All fire, no glass left or anything. The door's still left, even the pathway's gone. And the roofs are also destroyed, and the worst of all, Madison Tower. This one's pretty messed up. Right here, you can already see a decent hole right there. You know, the roof right there is all messed up. And the holes in the wall, and right here. I don't think I did this intentionally, but a little pathway up here, and a bunch of the glass is destroyed, and you know, everything. I'm just breaking this real quick. Everything's destroyed, fire everywhere, and then you get to the 3rd floor and you can tell, oh, it's a lot worse. There's more fire, and then you can see a huge hole right here. 4th floor you can't even reach, and you can see one of the stairs fell down, kind of went upside down, and it's on fire. And right here, that huge hole causes a huge fire, and I guess, you know, there could be a bunch of different explanations. If you could think of one yourself, put it in the comments. I like to read it. Maybe I could go along with that one. I don't know, but I can only think of 2 really. Oh my gosh. Let's die, shall we? No. Game of 1. There. So there's the, you know, the dark future. No one likes it at all. It's scary. Really, really scary. It's also dark and, you know, not bright. Like I've said 30 times. And I set the render distance to tiny, since if I wouldn't have set it to like normal or even far, you would have probably been able to see all the times, which I'll explain about. Wait, what? I said expiring this. Whatever. So now let me show you how it all works. So right here, you have these right here, and they do TP at P, the target nearest player, and then the X coordinates, Y coordinates, and the Z coordinates. And that is the same for all the little hub places in each time. So it'll always send me to the, you know, the hub. So I had to copy it down in my own little thing here. Right. No, it's not open. Anyways, I just had a little text edit thing where I did that. So, it's like that basically. That's just if you want to teleport them. And what I was talking about, oh, and right here, if you wanted to see where the hub was, it's right here. Show that right there. This is the hub. See, just underground, normal, nothing new really. But I just did that so if I wanted to, you know, do something like this and show someone where it is. And also there will be a link in the description for a download for this also on Mediafire. You know, gotta love it. Anyways. So now I'm going to show you what I meant by, like, if I had it on normal or something, you'd be able to see the other times. Sorry about the sniffling. I'm not really sick, just, you know. So right over here is, you know, what was it, 1910, you know, see how close they are? They're not really in different times, but at Tiny, you can't see them. So right here's 1910, you can see. And right here, I did actually go through and I copied it hand by hand, no cheats, no nothing, because it wasn't that hard. And then this one right here, I also did hand by hand, because there was really nothing to copy. It's just kind of, again, I didn't. That would be a pain. I used MC Edit, and if you don't know what that is, if you've heard of World Edit, it's basically World Edit, but like out of game. World Edit is basically in game world. You get the point. So right here, I copied the town, and what I did is after I copied it, I also copied this house, pasted it there, and paste that one there. And then I made the first floor in regular, and then I copied that, and then I put it right there, and then put it right lot. 2,115, I did basically the same thing. I copied that one right over there, and after I copied it and put it in here, oh, also, I did a game rule, if you want to know it also. Game rule would do fire, tick, and then you would do false. See? So that means no fire will spread. And also, it does stay on all this. And as you can see, like I said, the roof's basically just completely on fire. But what I did is I copied it and NC Edit to make it easier. I deleted a hole right there, and I kind of deleted a hole right there, and then I went through into the game, and I made it look a little bit more natural. You know, kind of put this stuff like that, kind of make the stereotype look and whatnot. Just, you know, made it look better, and then I came in here and destroyed everything, made everything on fire. That was fun. You know, everyone loves destroying stuff. And, you know, had to take out all the redstone so the lights went on, and, you know, basically, it's a pretty simple process, and MC Edit is free. Simple download. I can't remember if it's long or short or not. It should be pretty short. But oh, sheep's on fire. Sheep's on fire. And he's dead. Tribute to the sheep. We're gonna burn his wool. There. Anyways, so yeah, that's basically how I did it. And with this one, if you notice, it was nighttime. All I really did was if I go to the hub real quick, you can see it says set the time to 0, and it teleported me. Well, I did the same thing with this one. If I go down here, right here, oh, perfect, got it right there where I didn't destroy nothing. Let me just get some stone back so I can put that back. So right here goes to 2 of them. This one right here is, you know, the TP to the area that I went to. And if you're wondering how I'm getting these things, if you didn't already know this too, you do F3 for Mac users, FN F3 at the same time. And right here you can see, you know, the X, Y, and Z coordinates, and you just do those. You just put you don't have to put X or anything. You just put the X space, the Y space, Z. You're done. Like right here, TP at P. So TP at P. So you get that, and then you do the X coordinates, Y coordinates, Z coordinates, and then let me take that off. And then right here you also have the time set 1500. If you're wondering what 1500 is, that's basically what a lot of people use to do night. If you didn't know that already, and of course 0 is also for day. So that's how I did that. And with the hub in the 2115, if I'll go back to that real quick, you can see more of the effect, the tiny render distance does. And also with this, I did the same thing. If I go around back, covered it up. You see the redstone that goes down here, it leads to this one, which teleports you back to the hub, and this one that sets the time back to 0 to make it day. So whenever you want to go to a different time place, I guess you could say, then there you go.